One of the craziest trades in the NBA just happened. Even if you don't care about basketball, you have to care about this because something really shady is going on. And we're going to take a look into what that could be, see everyone's theories, and like, what's the real reason? Because I think the players themselves are shook, the fans are shook, other players not on those teams are shook. Everyone's surprised. And I think there's a little bit more going on than just a simple trade. So yeah, if you like the video, my name's Flower. I'm a VTuber. I do React content, gaming content, and I guess maybe basketball content. Who knows? But yeah, let's get into it. As soon as I saw this trade, I thought something was off. So we're gonna go and look into a lot of like theories, conspiracies on why this trade actually happened and what could be going on behind the scenes. The first thing we're gonna start off with is a post by Shadi underscore AD 7511, and this is on the NBA Talk subreddit, and their post is titled "The Luka trade is 100% about money. Dallas new owners only care about making maximum profit. They don't give one about winning. In fact, they don't mind pissing off the entire fan base in order to move the team to Vegas. The Dallas owners are literally scum. Research them. They don't want to pay Luka 350 million and get stuck over the second apron. They don't want to pay massive luxury tax. So that's kind of the start of a lot of the theories people have had, is that this trade is about money, but not money necessarily. It's about the owners of the Dallas Mavericks and what they want. And of course, on the Lakers end, they're getting a massive benefit out of the trade, as literally Luka just got done coming from NBA Finals. So of course, it massively benefits them to get rid of AD, who's literally broken down skeleton, broken down car. He's always injured. So it kind of, from the Lakers' point of view, I don't think there's any conspiracy going on. They just saw an amazing opportunity and went for it. But on the Mavs side of things, things are looking a bit more questionable. And let me know if you agree with this sort of theory that is definitely 100%, about money and about things going on behind the scenes. So you can read the rest of this post as well. And the point that this person brings up is, why didn't the Mavs make it public that Luka was available? They would have had an absolute bidding war between multiple teams, and the Mavs could have gotten so much more. Instead, they secretly made an offer with only one team. This makes absolutely zero logical sense, which I definitely agree with, because Luka is an amazing player. He just got back in the finals, like I said. Like, it's Luka. Like, you're just secretly trading Luka. If it's about money, why didn't you try to get the max amount of money? Say, Luka's open for trade. I'm sure plenty of teams would have tried to get him. Instead, they did like this sneaky underhand, here, let me just slide you over to the Lakers. Like, that's very questionable to me. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that at all. Another theory I see shared in this, I'm reading this one, but I've seen other people say this on Twitter, etc., is, it starts with U0404 on the Timberwolves Reddit, said this sneaky a Luka trade. And they said there's absolutely no way that this trade was done without some backdoor shadiness going on. I will never be convinced otherwise. I firmly believe Nico, who's the Mavs GM, was guaranteed some great backdoor deal where he will get something like 5 mil every year for the rest of his life, sent to some Cayman Island bank account or some type of enriching deal like this. And then Rob Palinka and Nico have been crazy tight pals for some time. So the Mavs GM, I mean, clearly he's being influenced by outside factors. Do you guys think it's some sort of money he's being offered, or maybe an opportunity, maybe an investment, since they're trying to start these other outside businesses, casinos, gambling, things of that nature that kind of go on the side of the law, the bad side of the law sometimes, and it's hard to do things with the regulations with that. Maybe he's being offered some sort of position or some sort of, stock in a company or something like that. I would 100% believe that. Let me know if you think that's sort of what's going on. Or another thing I keep seeing floating around Twitter that I want to bring up, because they kind of bring up a couple different points. And the first point they bring up is the Mavs trading Luka at 25 years old, one of the top 3 players in the world, to the Lakers in return for the broken down 32-year-old Anthony Street Clothes Davis makes no sense as a basketball move. And everyone can agree with that. I can agree with that. I'm a basketball fan. I don't pretend to know everything. I absolutely do not, but I love, watching the games, doing research, finding out things about it. And to me, I just can't, from a casual fan to an in-depth fan, I don't think anyone thinks that it's like a pure basketball. We as the Mavs think we're going to get so much more out of AD than we could get out of Luka. It just doesn't, I don't get it. Anthony Davis is 32. That's another point, and Luka's only 25. Like Anthony has a lot of injury issues, AD, and it's like in no world can in a basketball way it makes sense. So pretty much everyone agrees. So then we have to look into other factors. So as the next point, the Mavs knew Adelson Dumont ownership group has no real interest in basketball, and they have said as much. To the Adelsons, the Mavs are just a means to an end, which is opening up the largest untapped gambling market in the country, Texas. A destination resort casino in Dallas Fort Worth with the new Mavs arena in it as their frequently stated goal. So that's like a big key point to all of this. All of this could all be about casino. And if you don't know about casinos, think of Kick. These things generate massive income, and they often will create things as like an attraction and then attach gambling to it. Just like with Kick, yes, it's a streaming platform, but gambling will always be attached to it directly with stake. Most of their big streamers do gambling. Like it's going to be directly attached to it. And their idea with the Mavericks arena being in the middle, yes, you're going to go to a Mavs game. It's a big attraction. Cool. But around it, on your way out, let's stop and do some slot machines. Let's get on the poker table. Like, and it just makes the gambling much more legit if there's an actual business as well being a part of it, even if there's shady stuff going on with the gambling. And then their third point, the Adelson Dumont push to change Texas law to allow their Mavs-centered destination casino resort is going badly in Austin. Again, despite hiring virtually every lobbyist in Austin, Texas, their company, Sands Casino, is not getting a bill through the Texas legislature this season. So another loss for gambling in Texas, and it will be 2 more years before the next legislative meeting, I believe. So that's kind of the crazy part about this to me, is just like how, so these new owners of the Dallas Mavericks, I don't know how new they are or whatever, but they're doing all of this just to get their gambling resort casino. They have no passion for basketball. They have no passion for the Mavs. All this is a means to an end for them. And it just, to me, it seems so hurtful, and it sucks so much for Luka. Reportedly, he had just bought a house in Dallas as well. Like, he was totally intent on staying there for a while and settling his life there and continuing to do great in basketball. And it's just like, it sucks when these players are being used as like just pawns for these big companies, because basketball means so much to all of us in different ways, and we definitely don't look at it from just a business perspective. And it's not even the business of basketball, it's about gambling and casinos. So let me know your thoughts. Do you feel bad for AD? Do you feel bad for Luka? You know, how do you feel about all these situations? Also, comment and like the video, and let me know if you want more basketball content from me to go over different things, share different theories, conspiracies. I'm all about that. So yeah, just like and let me know if I should do more.
How did he do it? That is Luka magic!